Welcome to the Booby Trapped podcast, Accessory Reel. This is the bonus commentary trap for his Girl Friday 1940. If you want to watch along, pour that wine, hit play, and let's talk crime, comedy, and Cary Grant. We want to report getting that story justified. Anything short of murder.
You think about it. See the women on the floor being able to do anything but secretarial work for two.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a way ahead of time right there.
Yeah.
For science. Yeah, so Sean Keely. That's what's on that.
Yeah. I saw a girl wearing a hat on the metro.
Mm-hmm.
It looked so good on her. And I was just like, I wish.
See, and I don't even have a hat base.
Yeah. But you got a nice hat. You got a dragon hat.
I think you can see Ralph Bellamy. His aging process just meant getting gray hair. He looks exactly the same. His voice, he just went gray.
Yeah, the fact, you have other female reporters.
You do?
Definitely. Yeah,
That's a big deal.
that is a very big deal. And there's a lot of them too, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say at least a fourth, if not more.
Yeah, I will be honest. Talking over top of every actress, and this comes up in a lot of modern movies. Sometimes it makes me a little anxious. It starts to feel chaotic. And it's like, okay, wait a minute. I can't follow.
I'm just trying to follow it. Yeah.
Yeah. I would have so married him back then. He'd have been my Jason Momoa.
Still is my Jason Momoa. Just always. So what's kind of interesting? So Girl Friday. So this is his Girl Friday.
Mm-hmm.
It's an assistant who carries out a variety of chores, and the name actually alludes to Friday from Robinson Crusoe's native male dogs in Daniel Defoe's novel. So according to what Merriam-Webster's definition, the term was actually used in 1940, the year that the film was released.
6 weeks, right?
So it just came out at the same time. Interesting.
It's radical. It's okay, but for the time, we've talked about so millions. You have to look at it through the lens of when the movie's made, not what the world is today.
Right. Indeed.
Because it'll kill any old movie you ever watch. I don't want to do that. The reason I watch a lot of these old movies is I want to immerse myself before things became so complicated. You can just take things as they were, right?
Force doesn't mean that the girl.
I wish you weren't such a stinger.
Latin, I suppose. You must come up and meet my mother. She'd like.
Did you promise not to fight the divorce and do everything you possibly could to gum up the whole works?
Well, I meant to let you go, Hildy, but you know how it is. You never miss the water until the well runs dry.
Still remember?
Jimbo like me.
Yes. He does. Goodness. And you're adorable too. Don't expect any skywriting me, my love.
Honeymoon, Hildy, honest, I did.
All I know is that instead of 2 weeks in Atlantic City with my bridegroom, I spent 2 weeks in a coal mine with John Krupski. You don't deny that, do you, Walter?
Denied, I'm proud of it. We beat the whole country on that story.
Well, suppose we did. That isn't what I got married for. Oh, what is
Just like,
We can't
hell no.
Yeah. If we can't get along, we'll get married.
Please be quiet just long enough for me to tell you what I came up here to say. I cannot wait already. I cannot wait. You take your hands from me. What are you playing, lost your bath?
Temper.
Oh, listen, Walter. You are no longer my husband and no longer my boss. And you're not going to be my boss.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just what I say.
You mean you're not coming back to work on the paper?
You are right, Mr. Burns, for the first time today.
Got a better offer, huh?
You bet I've got a better
All
offer.
right, go.
The dialogue back and forth is probably what did that that helped with, right? Make it more witty, so he has to respond to it. So this film was actually released nationally on Cary Grant's 36th birthday. So he's 35, maybe 36 in this film.
I don't care if he rambled. I don't care if he was in a coal mine. I don't care what he was. He's married. What's wrong with that lady? Sorry, right? Ralph Bellamy's nice and all. And very dapper.
Nobody on the paper that can write. Except for him and her.
Good grief, how much are they on the paper going to pay you? Oh, well, in that case, raise it up. You go back to your old self.
I mean, he does look bloody happy about the being aware that she's going to get remarried now.
Well, he's been sending telegrams and phone calls.
Can't put the newspaper in.
Oh, wow.
I know you, Hildy. I know what's wedding with me.
It's like, you can't tell me another thing. He's like, I'm shooting your big niece.
Look at the look on his face.
I know, but he's also not
Boy,
facing her,
Yeah.
so she can see that same face.
But boy, I just noticed he's got the most polished nails I've ever seen in my life. Not nail polish, but wow, are they clean. I don't know why I noticed that, but he was tapping the phone.
Romantic and adventurous.
Besides,
Like a girl.
he's kind and he's sweet. He's considerate. He wants a home and children.
Sounds more like a guy out there. What's his name? He's a Mississippi. Couldn't do the same stuff.
See, his mind is like, you can see the wheels turning up his mind. Like, okay, I got to make a plan ASAP.
She wants him to say something romantic.
And it took me that much sales.
A little bit.
Just want to wish you everything I couldn't give you.
Thank you, Walter.
This other fellow, sorry I didn't get a chance to see him. I'm more or less particular about who my wife married. Where is it?
Oh, right on the job. I got me out there.
I don't know. Do you want to meet him?
See, he's like, okay, started now. Yep. The excitement is back in his smile and his face in that again.
Size up his competition.
He even takes off his hat. Quite the gentleman. Oh, so she opens the door for him. Oh, he goes for this old guy. Bigamy.
John.
I mean, he knows, obviously. He's not stupid. He's just like,
I can't see it. Oh, you're well, yeah. Who is he? Who are you?
My name's Davis.
Mr. Davis. Is this any concern of yours?
if your nose.
Plays it up.
Comedy aspect right there with the umbrella, shaking the umbrella handle.
Isn't it? Well, Bruce, you see, I thought you don't mind if I call you Bruce, do you? After all, we're practically related.
Oh, not at all.
You see, my wife, that is your wife, I mean Hildy. Oh, Hildy, you know, you led me to expect you were marrying a much older man.
Oh, really? And what did I say that led you to expect such...
don't worry about it. I realize you didn't mean old in years.
See, my wife, that is your wife. I mean Hildy.
Our wife.
You expect you were married.
He has a plan now.
Mm-hmm.
You always
We haven't seen the newsroom creep stairway Sam yet, right? So Hogg somehow slipped that past the censors.
Yeah.
And he's actually trying to peek out women's skirts in the background.
I think it's when she gets into the he makes that arrangement for her to work for him one last time, before she retires or whatever. But once again, I wonder because this cut is for TV and not for theater.
Right.
So we may be missing things now too.
Wait a minute.
Now, the screenwriter, so Charles, was it Letter? So he co-wrote the screenplays for the films The Front Page in 1931, which was his first screenplay, and was the first remake of the play. This film, His Girl Friday from 1940. And then Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, 1953, Ocean's 11, 1960, and then some other Cary Grant films,
Nice.
which, like I Was a Male War Bride in 1949, Monkey Business, 52, both are hilarious films. What was interesting is that he was actually the nephew of Marion Davies, who we know excelled at screwball comedies during the silent era. So one of the films that I think is a great example is The Patsy, where she actually kind of was mimicking other actresses during the time period. It's quite funny, actually. But if you recognize her name, because this was actually the longtime mistress of the newspaper publisher William Randolph. And so Davies actually raised Lindley, and later on moved to Hearst Castle with him, located in San Simeon.
Mm-hmm.
So very interesting storyline there.
And there were rumors at the time that Hearst had bought her film that had the wheels for it. So that these connections to get her in.
Very good in her own
She
right.
was. She very much was. So that was very dismissive to her.
Yeah.
Not fair at all. But it's just, just made for good, made for good for the newspapers. And, when the scandal happened with the murder, he was, good thing he was the newspaper magnate, because, managed to keep a lot of that out of the newspapers. So, I'm surprised that Cary Grant wouldn't have been tapped for one of the ocean that
really doesn't
maybe
matter.
he's a little too old at that point.
Perfect. I think you should have gone.
Would have been
Felt as much while you're alive.
a lot of gentlemen during that time period that could have been part of that.
Mhm.
Right, swap debonair type of look. Oh, I
Place
know.
down there.
so much stuff to do. He's like, down. There's only
Yeah.
2 hours from now.
Tomorrow to 4 o'clock today.
No, they're getting married tomorrow, but they're going
Right.
in the sleeper together on the train.
No.
I don't know. I just heard that.
Oh, but it can't be.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Listen, Bruce, let me get that straight. I must have misunderstood you. You mean you're taking the sleeper today and then getting married tomorrow?
Shock.
What the?
Did you set it up?
No, I don't think he's not such a bad fellow.
No, you should make some real, real happy.
Slap happy.
He that, but he's so light. He's got a lot of charm.
Comes by battery. He's fan about to snake.
Could be diamond. I don't like the train.
Keep it shut on. Hildy's coming back. She doesn't really get very far. She's staying here. And Mr. Tell to sit around the office. I'm here.
Yeah, he's been figuring out plans as
Oh, yes.
information comes along.
Yeah.
The college vote's very important in this time.
Like we said, there's and it's worse.
It's okay. We're looking through the lens
Yeah.
at the top.
An interesting way to do it.
Yeah.
Article actually.
Yeah.
Sure, go on.
Well, as you can see, he's very easy to manipulate.
I just remembered Spina was only married 4 months ago.
You caught me.
Confused. Weapons something he doesn't even know what he's caught up in.
Right.
We could use that money, Bruce. How long would it take to get him examined?
Well, I could get a company doctor here in 20 minutes,
now
but
you're
I
talking.
don't like
You
the
keep out
idea
of
that...
this. All right, Bruce. Suppose you have Mr. Burns examined over in his office and see what they'll allow on that old carcass of his. If his...
Say, I'm better than I ever was. How do
That
you
was
like
never anything to brag about. Now look,
Dialogue is so, I love when dialogue is so crisp and clean. I really do. This has been remade. Well, the front page.
Yeah.
Not
What's wrong?
this made. So the front page is there was 1931, 1940, 274. The front and one of them was the front page with what a great duo. Jack Lemmon, Dr. Math.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Actually, I was just watching Grumpy Old Man the other day.
Couple.
Yep. It was such a great duo. For sure.
Yeah. So that one was directed by Billy Wilder.
Yeah.
Who,
He's also great.
well, one of the comes to comedies, one of the best, right?
Well,
Yeah, he's got the interview one.
That I don't think I told you we were talking about the movie the other night about the top 100 and something like it's hot. It took me a minute to catch it. It's like nobody's perfect. I don't even know where I know that from.
Fine,
Some like
right?
it last line and some like it hot. Took me a minute to catch it. A rabbit hole I went down just to find out where there's no crying and face sat on that list. 56 for anybody that cares. Got that list. Is trivia. One of the trivia questions should be who appears on that list the most, and the only movie from the 21st century. How about you figured it was my favorite. Who didn't always speak them,
yeah.
but he was on the spoke.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Casablanca is the most quoted film.
Yes. Yes. The only one in the 21st. Yeah, trivia question out there. I can't.
It was one of those things where it was like unexpected, right? Or was it? Ooh, man.
He's sweet.
Self know the answer to.
Goodness.
I think that guy is Sam, like a Stairway Sam. But once
that
again,
Stairway
we haven't been paying attention. But I also think it might have
Wait
been
a
clipped
minute.
out because the stairs are right there.
Cool. And who plays him?
I don't know.
Because I know his bug.
Is that the guy? Is that the guy that does the sleepy?
Practice for you. Hey, that was the fight staff.
I don't know.
And that's who you said was. That was.
Well, I was saying with it for the boys. So I don't know if that's him or
Sleep or Sneezy.
Sneezy. Because he did a sneeze.
Here's he works himself up flying 50.
But I feel like me check that.
I haven't seen Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs enough.
Yes, it is him. See, you can see.
Yeah.
Just looking up the skirts.
Goodness.
Anything else, Doc? No, not a bit of right. Everything okay? You have nothing to worry about. How are you doing, Breeze? Just one more thing, Mr. Burns. That's that. Thanks very much. Well, is that Patricia? And excuse me, in case of your death. Who do you tell them? Hildy, of course. You feel pretty funny. Now, why shouldn't I make Hildy my whatever it was? I feel I should take care. She will take care of her, Bruce. That doctor's right. I'm good for a lot of. Look, Bruce, this is the dead of autumn. He was a bad husband that Hilda. She could clean a lot of animals if she wanted to. She wouldn't take it. Coming to heaven, she was too.
Stairway South. I'm not exactly sure, but by 2020s, I should say, Kink would be known as Upskirt. So, and somehow they got that slipped past the censors when it was came out. But it is in the background.
It's kind of a blink and you miss it moment.
It is, absolutely.
Oh, this is.
So for my trivia question, it's not really a trivia question. Answering, I drove me crazy not to know it. The only one from the 21st century is My Precious.
Which actually, a lot of people quote that. A lot of people. I don't think you mentioned that to me, or maybe you did.
No, I just knew there was only one movie that called from the 20 movie.
Right.
It's on the AFI with the top 100.
Oh.
Check it out. There was one of plastics, and I was like, "What the?" I got through most of them. A true movie buff. I got most of them. I knew plastics. It's The Graduate, by the way. But never was like, I was like, who's a fan of that movie? And 60s movies, kind of,
60s, 70s.
Yeah, just
right. That was kind of getting towards the end of that.
Yeah.
And then once that kind of went away, people are doing all terrible, I don't know, films went dental, I think.
Well, some movies still.
Bless you. Hello? Yes, I'll wait.
Seriously, send Eddie Murphy to do his job. I mean, it's all you see around Rap Felony. Yeah.
Well, no. Is it too fast? If I no. I would like my pocket.
In your pocket. That's fine. Wait a minute. Maybe it isn't so fine. Bruce, where are you?
I'm in Mr. Burns' office.
Is he there? Well, now, look, Bruce. I want you to carry that check around in your pocket. No, because... Yes, I know all that. But, Bruce, there's an old newspaper superstition that the first big check you get, you put in the lining of your...
I think she wants to make sure that doesn't pickpocket it.
2 minutes.
Good hiding place, though.
Yeah, it is.
Because everyone's wearing their hat, except when he's not. Uh-oh.
Put his hat on the desk. Okay.
Oh, yes, Hildy said, tell you she'll get right to her. Fine. Oh, Bruce, don't forget this one. Oh, thanks. Oh, you know what? That's showing you a lot of details. Well, thanks for everything. Excuse me, what you saying? I said, thanks for everything. Nonsense, don't thank me. I should thank you. So long. So long.
Yeah. So he has a pickpocket. He is pretty short. Yeah. That was hilarious, though.
Yeah.
I love upside at $20.
Yeah.
And like, whoops! It somehow fell out of my purse. It must be yours, right? So this cage,
That's what you wanted to say. God, I hope the policeman doesn't get flayed because that was awful. Is that what it reminded you of?
Did.
Yeah.
Or there's another. I'm trying to think of what it is, but same idea. It's like someone who's uber dangerous. And they're like essentially in a second level of security, right?
Yeah.
So it's a cage within a cage. It is kind of crazy. So,
Wow.
and it doesn't help them. The person.
It's electric, so you need people. I don't think this guy's gonna have trouble.
Good job.
I don't think so.
Probably suspension.
It's the movie where the guy gets out. He shakes. No, just one, right? Yeah. Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, yeah, it's the Silence of the Lambs.
It is. Okay. It's been a while since you've seen this.
The only movie, well, the next movie that's since the One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest that swept the Academy Awards.
Wow.
About possession for use.
Well, Silence of the Lambs, you saw the thing I put on Instagram. Like if it was set up, if it was edited like a romantic movie. But honestly, it shows you how editing a film can change how the story plays, right? It plays out. Yeah, just think about that, people. Silence of the Lambs as a romantic film.
Chianti.
Exactly.
With stubborn. Mine.
That's some of those for, isn't it? That's why. Sure, that's what I thought of. Production for use for. It's simple, isn't it? There's nothing crazy about it, is there? You'll write about that in your paper, won't you? Oh, yeah. You sent you the rest. It's Lori Morley. She's a wonderful person. She's beautiful, isn't she? Hands up, Hildy. That's all. I'm not talking to you. Goodbye, Miss Johnson.
Right out. Good luck.
She.
Both of them through.
Sam.
It's for chill for her, since he wouldn't.
She.
Oh my goodness. He's willing to do anything, right, to keep his writers as reporters. So that tells you something right there.
Bass singer in this movie because he played the corpse in The Trouble with Harry in a Hitchcock movie. So let's leave in.
I always saw his face, but I don't remember seeing his face. Okay.
Be on the lookout for him. What does he look like? Well, I only have an old picture of him, so
It's going to be closer now than as being a corpse.
and he was married to Julia Mills. I don't remember Julia Mills. That was Haley Mills, the mother of Haley Mills.
You know what I think of you.
But I don't know if you know Nanny, the professor, but Haley Mills for the
My nails off.
your twin. He's freaking out.
Yeah, no, I knew who Haley Mills was. So
Crumbs that are making a fool out of me, love it.
Chris. God love him. Who's claim to fame.
does he play in this one?
It's played a Ben Singer. I thought Ben Singer might be the little short guy, but I guess not. We
See, so it's kind of like they wrote whatever story they wanted to. She's trying to come back and say, this is what really happened, and no one's listening to a word she has to say.
No one ever.
Did it.
What's that?
I'm fixing up a plan on next for your voice, man.
Shame on you.
It's very short, actually. Stuff.
But never
Do it.
He's so soft. There this minute with the angel death beside of a new
Newspaper people.
They kind of seem ashamed a little bit, but that's not going to stop them from doing their job. So, well, especially given ones like they do,
Exactly.
doesn't seem to have much of a conscience when it comes to reporting.
That's one of the press. Hildy, one point.
Hello.
Billy Gilbert that plays Petticoat.
Well,
He's got a face only a mother could love. But he was born in Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And if I get Yankees, mama goes to life and all. So still think about wearing 6 months. I don't know what you fellas are talking about. What do you want? Oh, I got the tickets for the hanging gear, boys. Hey, what?
Chicken.
See, this guy tired of fucking stuff. Sure, won't hurt you. We'll make the city edition. Oh, no, that's wrong.
And he is the guy that took easy in the 70s.
Okay.
Oh my God. The press is dictating that.
Being sane because he isn't.
Well, they're trying to get it. Yeah.
I mean, they have tickets that are printed. So.
It's a hangout. It's going to go according to schedule. 10 o'clock in the morning and not a minute earlier. After all, there's such a thing as being made, you know.
So at least the sheriff.
Please don't call me Pinky.
Sheriff, he's got an Academy Award under his belt.
Oh, yeah.
For Algiers.
You know,
Best supporting actor, 1938.
Here's the stereo watch of this. Yeah, but you ever
Checked. Get lost. That's good.
Judge in Marathon 31st Street.
Yeah.
Face. Like, I know that face.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
true.
He's got jowls. He's just very, very distinctive, right? I've never seen Algiers. I've never watched that.
Lost his wallet. All the money.
Yes.
you didn't want your answers. I'll be down 3 minutes. We'll take the next train.
And so into this little tortured mind came the idea that that gun had been produced for use. Use and he did. But the state has a production for use plan too. It has a gouge. And at 7 a.m., unless the miracle occurs, that gouge will be used to separate the soul of Earl Williams from its body. Not the loving soul she ever knew.
Oh,
Now I give that marriage 3 months and I'm laying 3-1. And he takes it.
I'll speak up, Beth. He's getting some girl counting the roof up being discussed by a bunch of old ladies. I don't post. Hey, give him another address, right, please?
Well, I don't did story. We were only saying it's what we reported like you would in what station?
This is Hildy Johnson. Oh, I quit all right. I've got a single quiver. Lucky be another two jumps. Is that you, Weldon? Well, I've got some news for you. Yes, I got the interview all right, but I've got some more important news. Perhaps you better get a pencil and take it down. All ready? Now get this, you double-crossing chimpanzee. There ain't going to be any interview. That certified chip of yours is ain't going to be in 20 minutes. I wouldn't cover the burning at Rome for you if they were just lighting it out. Watching. There's just one other little thing I want you to listen to. Sorry, I just wrote. Yes, I know we had a bargain. I just said I'd write it. I didn't say I wouldn't tear it up. So all the little pieces now, number. I hope you do the same for you, John Ben. My friend says my farewell look at newspaper things. I'm going to be home and now there's a machine. I'm going to have Davis and take care of him. Didn't have the boil, watching the teeth grow. Again, I'm done.
Wasn't she complaining she didn't have any good lines?
well, she had her lines made. That's why.
And because she's a scene chewer. You have a rope if they were just lighting it up. They're burning a rope. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any better than that.
That guy, right?
The sheriff, yes.
Well, the sheriff is the judge, but is that the other guy? Or no?
The sheriff would play the judge on American Law Court.
Right, that's the guy on the left. The guy on the right, was it the other guy that you were looking at?
Yeah.
No, I got that one. You're looking at two people, right?
Right.
You're researching two people, right?
Yes. Yes.
Is
Yes.
the second person you're researching? I got the first guy that's on the left.
Yes.
Is the other guy you're researching the guy on the
We are never drinking this wine again. This is the most struggle we've ever had. Is there any more?
a little bit left?
We have too much fun doing this. This is why we started it, right?
Absolutely.
Because we knew it would be fun. Oh my God, am I seeing double? You see two people. Oh my God, is it happening again?
Shotgun firings. Jailbreak.
Oh, I love doing 3-set Tommy guns. Those were the days right there. Just spray bullets everywhere.
Doesn't matter what you hit.
If you hit civilians,
That and jumping on the running boards of the cars as it's like driving away and like just grabbing on and hoping that you
yeah. Cars need running boards again. I think that must happen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the siren was that you had to like spin with your hand.
And and as I watched her, I know this is a weird thing to pick up on. She's wearing a dress. One of the things I love about Kathy Hepburn wearing pants. Women and
Which was it's a big deal. And people were not happy about it.
And she looked amazing. She was,
she was very
must be a lesbian. She was all these different things. But which,
just having to lift up her
yeah,
to run because
it's catching her knees.
Wait,
yeah.
she just capture. Was that the sheriff?
In heels. I think so. No,
Or it was the other guy that I don't know who it is.
The second guy. And I don't know who I'm talking about. It's a lot of guys who keep up shit.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
Is it Egelhofer? That's who it is. That was the
with the glasses.
who just jumped on him. And I'm sure it's going to do that in years.
Okay.
A $10,000 reward. That's crazy. Hell.
That's a lot of money. But
they were just talking about we only have $500 in the world. Keep that safe. That's kind of crazy. That's a lot.
This is so fantastic. Now you notice when we watched COA and it was fast paced, airport fast paced all the way. And it was meant to be that way because he's running the Connie's answers before he dies. We were like, oh my God, purposely evoke anxiety. Because we were really struggling to kind of keep up, and I felt really overwhelmed by the time it was over. The same fast pace, and I don't feel the same way. I don't think it's because there's so much comedic relief that the dread isn't there. It's not noir. Obviously, it's two different genres. Get that?
That this has more of a streamlined storyline than the other one, which was like, let's just throw a whole bunch of scenes together. Because it was like the thread was hard to follow.
Yeah.
Like, why are you now over here and talking to this person? Why is this? Why it was scene after scene after scene. It was hard to. It was like very choppy.
You're
right?
right.
Remember we were talking about how choppy
Like,
that was.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, and it was just kind of like you just kind of threw people together and like, well, he decided to reenact the crime.
Yeah,
Talk about this or talk about the scene versus
It's got some comedy in it with a whistle.
right the whistle.
So so you're right. You're absolutely right.
I know it wasn't comedy, but also I'm dying. But oh, by the way,
Not intentional. That's exactly it. I don't know where I'm supposed to go in this movie. I've never been able to get over. I'm dying. I'm running for my life. My knees. How'd you like to make out by a tree? He says it. That's a nice dress. I'm like, what the hell? What are we doing here?
and the whistles every time you saw a girl.
And that's just in the classics. And I'm like, what is our definitions of classics? In the film noir, maybe it is. Because I think their standards are much, much lower. Just have to be. And if anybody knows, film noir, not my favorite genre. I can appreciate it, but I struggle with it.
Yeah, if you're interested in finding out more about that one, you can check out our season 1. So I was part of that season. So you just let that girl go. Oh my gosh, just the amount of different things he's doing to gyp another person, right?
Okay, the heavy, the one that the heavy in this, he wants to be, is going to do the pickpocketing or whatever.
Yeah.
He was on an episode of Gilligan's Island. Can you imagine?
Oh, yeah.
On Gilligan's Island? how the hell did he end up on Gilligan's Island? A lot of people ended up there that nobody knew why. A rock band. Yeah. Everybody could get off except them.
Lumptious.
And actually, I take it back. He wasn't on Gilligan's Island. He became a TV director. Directed Gilligan's Island and Hawaii Five-O.
Yeah, always kind of a bit gruff, you know. But he's always someone who has some kind of power. He's definitely not going to be like the working man. He's going to be owning. Oh, so there's a lot of reference to Stalin, and we mentioned it. They've mentioned it. And it's trying to keep up with our notes as well as like the stories, right? It's like I've got some cool cool things, but
we noticed that Cary Grassley had a relegated at this point. Honestly, I think I said like 3 minutes of screen time in the last hour.
Yeah. No. So the sheriff, I guess, has all of his family went on.
Let's say what town.
Trying to with the this is called the newspaper's called like Globe.
Yeah, maybe it's Gotham.
Maybe.
I choose to believe it is.
Wait for Batman villain show. Hey, speaking of Batman, but actually not. I was thinking of our next film that we're going to be talking about. I was thinking of Superman, but we'll wait until that one. Okay, sorry.
Yes.
I was like, wait a minute. You'll have to wait for that. Wait until our next film or our next episode to find. We're gonna have references to. Actually, really interesting. So pretty excited about that. That's the guy I was thinking. I mean, picture of guy with the mustache.
Oh. This is who is this one?
So,
You take it up, feed me wine, and ask me to keep up with all these people. It can't work that.
No, it doesn't. Now remember, you never delivered this.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You got caught in the traffic or something.
No, I came around the
Well,
back.
pretend you did. Now get out of here and don't let anybody see you.
this guy's pretty funny because he's so honest.
He looks like probably be from like Laurel and Hardy type of. A lot of these people were probably very early days of movies.
He's the sneezy guy. That's why you were looking at him.
Yes.
Now it's all coming at.
Yes. This is Sneezy.
That's Sneezy. He's great. So this guy, I guess, used to do a sneezing routine that was hilarious, I guess. But you can see he's very much the comedian based on just like how he's responding. He's like,
oh yeah, he's fantastic.
Great.
This is Billy Gilbert.
Yeah, where was that?
That's how.
Okay.
And Russ said he looked like somebody, and I didn't know this. I promise until I just looked it up. As I said, he looked like he'd be in all parties. He was spotted by Stan Laurel.
Oh, wow.
Who was in the audience of one of his shows, Gilbert's shows. He just has that vibe.
He does. He looks familiar, his face, in comedy. Right? Yeah. And so that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I definitely would want to watch some more films with him in there.
Appeared in some of the early Three Stooges movies.
Okay.
Not a big Three Stooges.
Main 4557.
Who? Well, Butch, where are you?
Oh, no. Mission Hospital receiving room, please.
Well, what are you doing there? Haven't you even started?
Hello, Eddie. Hildy Johnson. Was there an old lady brought in there from an auto
for
smash up?
H. Sebastian, Butch. Listen, it's a matter of life and death.
Nobody?
I can't hear.
Morning,
You got who?
2469.
Speak up. A what? Well, you can't stop for a day now.
Community hospital, give me the receiving room.
I don't care if you've been after her for 6 years, Butch. Our whole lives are at stake. You're going to let a woman come between us after all we've been through?
Oh, Max, Hildy Johnson. Was there an old lady brought in there in an auto smash up?
Butch, I'd put my arm in fire for you up to here. Now, you can't double-cross me.
Well, look around, will you, please?
She does? All right, put her on. I'll talk to her. Oh, good evening, madam. Now, listen, you 10-cent glamour girl. You can't keep Butch away from his duty. What's that? You say that again, I'll come over there and kick you in the teeth. Hey, what kind of language is that? Now, look here, you... She hung up. What did I say?
She's having separate conversations back and forth between two phones. Like it's that conversation with that directly with that person. Yeah. Like it's really good.
They were beautiful.
Like that.
Yeah.
That it makes a lot.
I mean,
Where he didn't care about her at all the entire time, and it's just like
it was wasn't even a brief scene in that.
It was it was like the longest
10 minutes of the movie where I'm just making out by a tree and professing his love for her. Finally, like at that point, I'm like, I don't care anymore.
Well, it was like the slowest scene in the whole thing too, right? Like it was just like took forever. You're just like, okay, we've been going so fast and pace the entire time, and then all of a sudden you have these like really long pause, and there's no reason for it.
Yeah. Isn't that one of the reasons that we pulled a lot of our film noir movies off of our rotation? I think that just burdened us, right? I mean, we have some, but yeah, we just kind of strayed away from it. It's like,
Well, yeah, so it's not all.
only Alfred Hitchcock because he can do them.
I mean, there's definitely some good ones out there.
There are.
I don't have them.
Yeah,
I don't.
there's some good ones out there.
I do want to keep it on.
Yeah, there's some good ones out there, but we're going to be more careful.
Certainly out there, but it's the directors, right?
Orson Welles or Hitchcock. Orson Welles was known for doing
Okay, some issues and some cool stuff, but yes,
Citizen Kane. But
there's the one that's the one with the Mexican police officer. There's a scene in there that I'm not too happy about. So yeah, it would be pretty funny if he was in this building somewhere. Like I don't know, like thinking about if he might be hiding in there, in that desk or something. Wouldn't that be hilarious?
Did you smell me like that?
Mother, don't mother me. Playing tap and mouse light by keeping him locked up. I bet you he's too strange. You're supposed to be married. You don't have to go with me at all. Just give me Bruce's money and we'll stage up forever, as I'm concerned.
So she received. So I'm gonna assume that she's gonna give the money to another in-law, future another-in-law, and she's not arrested for counterfeit money.
He's grabbing her by her lapel.
You keep your hands off of me. What do you want to know for? So you can write some more lies, so you can sell some more papers.
Never mind, Dad.
All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you a story. I'll give you a wonderful story. Only this time it'll be true. You'll never find him now.
Get the ambulance, somebody. Get an ambulance, somebody.
What's she doing?
Well, she jumped out a window.
Yeah, but she's dead. Why?
She's dead.
Okay, she's moving, but she's pretty much.
He may not know. He may not know she did that. I wasn't expecting it. She just like running out the window. It's like, whoa, okay.
I mean, that's kind of extreme to protect him, especially for someone who just met. Right? Like for someone that she's just met, trying to access the.
I think
desk.
she had
We're
some-
trying to do all this
well,
other stuff. So.
They kind of hint that she had kind of had some emotional baggage. And she's the damsel in distress. Well, not the main character, but the damsel in distress. Honestly, she's down in her luck. So I think that's where they were going with that. I don't understand jumping out a window. I didn't see that.
Well, look, if they had actually caught him under there and they're pulling him out and they're like dragging him away, sure, I can understand maybe doing that. We're emotional and at this point she throws herself out or something, right?
Yeah.
But they didn't even know who was there. Like that's the part. Like I don't understand what the point of that was.
Story, Hildy, it's a comedy.
Like from here it is logical.
I know.
Not from a film point of view, but a logical point.
It's just emotionally fragile, and anything could happen, and it did, and it got it out of the ring. So it served for it was a plot hole.
Maybe that's the reason why, but it seems excessive. So that's just me. I wouldn't do that. How about I would do that? I might have jumped on the drain pipe and then shimmied down or gone up or something, right? Knowing that the drain pipe is there. That I want to see. I still may fall off.
I will.
But that would be my goal, is to get on the drain pipe, so at least maybe I can go slower pace down the building.
I will buy a ticket.
The pace is speeding up again, right?
Something wrong. Mother, please.
Take her out of here.
Oh, wait a minute, Walter.
Quiet, Louis.
Yes, boss.
Take the lady over to Bulldog Mike's.
My name's Louis Peluso.
Lock her up. See if she doesn't talk to
Walter,
anyone
you can't
on the
do
way.
this.
What'll I tell him?
Tell him it's a case of DT.
Don't worry, Mother. This is only temporary. Walter, let go of me.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going after Mother, and I'm going to get Bruce out of jail. Walter, why did you have to do this to me?
Get Bruce out of jail? How can you worry about a man who's resting in a nice, quiet police station while this is going on? Hildy, this is war. You can't desert me now.
Walter, will you get off that trapeze? You've got your story right over there on the desk. Go on, smear it all over the front page. Earl Williams captured by the Morning Post. I covered your story for you, and I got in a fine mess doing it. Now I'm getting out.
You drooling idiot. What do you mean?
Just what I said.
There are 365 days in a year one can get mad. How many times you got a murderer locked up in a desk? Once in a lifetime. Hildy, you got the whole city by the seat of the pants.
Sure, I know.
You know.
So I mentioned it previously. So there was a story of hiding an escaped killer in a desk that was actually based on a real event. So the editor for the New York Evening Graphic once hid an escaped killer in his newsroom until his paper actually got the scoop. So essentially, he interviewed the fugitive, wrote the story, and then waited until the paper was actually on the street before turning the guy over to the police.
Nice.
I wonder if he got the reward money too.
I hope
if there was any, right?
I hope so. He deserved it.
Oh my goodness.
10 years. I'm telling you how long these pictures.
Oh, that's here. Yeah.
What were we looking at, Brian?
It was another guy you're looking on, researching on.
Seriously, don't feed me great wine and make me keep up with people.
Well, we expected you to, right?
Yes, this is the Ernest Truex. Come on down, Ernest. Why do I think you're interesting? I think Ernest is interesting because, for starters, he has quite the resume. I'll tell you. Yeah.
What's a minute idea? What we got?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Or it's snippet of trying. I think it's a combination of the two.
They got to high school with Douglas Fairbanks Jr. and Harold Lloyd.
Oh my goodness. So if he was part of
Jr. Douglas Fairbanks.
Oh, Fairbanks. Okay, which would make more sense. If he was around these people. Okay.
As Cary the corpse dragged all over the countryside by several other characters in the film. But let me tell you, don't let that fool you. The man has quite the resume. Did you not? He's Cecil B. DeMille. He was part of the old Hollywood. Speaking of which, be jealous because I just found out I'm going to Orlando in February, and I'm gonna make a trip to Universal, and I'm going to old Hollywood down there. I can hardly wait. And they just opened up this thing this year where I get to see the Universal monsters as well.
Oh, very cool.
Hardly wait, but old Hollywood.
Yeah, between those two, yeah, you're gonna have some.
Oh, I'm gonna be in heaven. He doesn't look too good.
Little roughed up. So the mother-in-law is now lost.
He does have the exact same place in his chin as you do.
Yeah. So when I was born, they said your daughter has a tough chin. The parents were very nervous because they were thinking tough palate. So it's just a chin dimple.
There is a movie with Christopher Walken, and actually, I got it backwards. One with Sylvia Little. And it's where the angels tell you to be quiet. It's called the Prophecy.
Oh,
terrible movie, but I love it. Christopher Walken is just so deliciously awful, and Christopher Walken's bad. It's a great.
Try to make sure that you're capturing the conversation.
Oh my gosh, I love this comedian.
That's irritation. Better now. Less wrecked up a bit, right?
I know it was an accident. He didn't mean to. Not an accident, but he was out of his mind. Blah, 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 but he still killed a cop.
Yeah.
I mean, that is what this overlooked it. But that's so true. Okay. This is such a great movie that can get away with anything.
Being still there.
Yep.
I don't care if you are. Hey, you're ask you to get out. You'll ask me to what? Get out. Oh, you will, eh? You keep that door closed and don't let anybody in or out. Now we'll see about this one. Yeah. Yes. Now look here, Johnson, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Are you going to talk around to them?
See, and what is
All right.
Eve's gonna miss, I think, is that the way that the man handling her and talking to her, there's feminist undertones because they're not treating her like a lady.
They are.
No, an air quoting lady.
Right.
In any way, shape, or form. She is being treated like an equal in every way possible.
I mean, it's almost like they just put a woman in there.
Yeah.
Everything else that happened in the play, in the story, exactly the same.
Grabbed her back her lapel. You would never see that in anything. Speak out.
3 minutes to tell me where he is. Whoever this is has to mastermind what he's doing there. Speak up. Speak up. What do you know about this? There.
Now, they're risking prison, because that's harboring a fugitive, which is, I know this is logic. It's not for us to spend this whole way. Do this to me and get my point. Is this really?
Show you what I'm doing. It's very sure obstructing justice, and so is the Morning Post, and I'm going to see that you'll find $10,000.
See nothing of the kind.
And I'm going to begin by impounding the Post property. Is this your desk?
No.
Yes. What are you afraid of, Hildy? I dare you to move this desk out of here.
Oh, you
Yes,
do?
go ahead and try it.
All right, I will.
Now, I'm warning you. You move this desk out of this building, and I'll put you behind bars.
He can do it too.
Is that so?
I'll see the Roosevelt hears about it.
All right, tell him. Come on, boys.
They want it moved.
You say, I'm standing right here, and that girl jumped out the window.
Look here, madam, be honest. If you were on joyride doing class third, they got into some scrape, why don't you admit it instead of accusing innocent people?
Here, you jumped up to me. I just looked, and I'm doing something more. I can tell you why they did it. It's some kind of a murder.
In here, madam, you're a cockeyed liar, and you know it.
Sometimes you know what happens.
So he's unconscious. He's trying to overpower the cops. What else?
Some things don't change. You know?
Yeah. Well, that's true.
Anything for a good story.
Yeah. I mean, at least they're all unique in the sense of like nowadays, I feel like every story is exactly the same and they put no effort to do any research.
I'm your throat. Listen, the last man who said that to me was Archie Leach just a week before he cut his throat.
There it is.
Archie Leach.
What?
So, we've been in worse jams than this, haven't we, Hildy?
Nope.
Here's this guy, our favorite guy.
Hi. Yeah, you just see.
That Charlie Chaplin look a little bit.
Yeah. Very Laurel and Hardy.
I got a note on the term cock and bull story dates back to the days when stagecoaches brought travelers to and from London. So the stage stops were located at pubs, and the cock and bull were two such way stations where passengers and crew were there to swap tall tales while the horses were being chow.
I love it. I've lived a long time without knowing that.
It's like, take them off my friends.
Uh-huh.
You know, if you've had Cary Grant as in a comedy together and like they were the two main characters, I'd love that. Like what Jerry Lewis, but better.
Yeah.
A lot better. She's having this much fun. She's like, I missed this.
Remember the rule. Nobody
Big time.
and nobody had to ever ask.
Just think of why.
Pushing her away.
The
The plan.
At this point, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he's actually being a good guy. She doesn't want him to be a good guy.
Tell me you're wrong. Look, honey, when you walk out that door, part of me will go right with you. For the whole
Makes fun of Bruce and all that kind of thing. You know why? I was jealous.
Yeah.
I was sorry because he could offer you the kind of life I didn't give you.
Definitely don't too. I think this is like
It's
the
a
first sincere.
Yeah. And there it is. That's
Oh,
the kiss.
the kiss.
And he's sexy and he's been the entire movie. That's sincerity.
I love that. She's like, wait, I know. Let me try this again.
Sorry, you were dead man walking.
Third arrest. What? He's like, whoops. It wasn't me.
You were on the pool once. That you were just standing there gawping.
Everything's changed. Tell him to stand by me. Tell me nobody else. No, don't worry about the story. Hildy's gonna ride this. Cause she's not quitting. She never intended to. We're gonna get married.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You're gonna be married together this. No. Permanently, just for the 2 weeks we're away on the honeymoon.
That is the place to go to have your honeymoon.
Yeah.
dead. What? What? Strike? What strike? Where? Albany? Well, I know it's on the way, Duffy, but I can't ask Hildy to...
Honeymoon in Albany.
Yeah, okay, Duffy. Well, isn't that a coincidence? We're going to Albany. I wonder if Bruce can put us up and say, why don't you carry that in your hand?
He's like, okay. He's like, excellent. Let's do that.
That wasn't much of a kiss, but there was a kiss.
There was a kiss. Is very right.
And it ended as it should. With Cary Grant getting the girl. Yeah.
Yay. Like you see the newspaper in the background that was on the when the film was first starting it right now.
Yes.
So I'm wondering if these are all like stories that have been in newspapers and like because if you get it close, you can like start reading the
I don't
story.
know. I didn't see that anywhere and like kind of like doing research on
Yeah.
it. It'd be interesting to think
It would
about.
be very much so.
Great movie.
That was fun. Well,
I want to know why it took off 1% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I definitely want to be on IMDb. Popcorn 90%. Really? And it's trash. I see them give 100%.
true. But what was the one we saw and we were just shocked? Oh, was it Our Second Old Lace where we were just shocked by how low
Yeah,
it was?
Yeah,
It's stupid.
I almost wrote them. And no, they
'Cause
need to do a recount. Especially again, some of the movies. I got to tell you, this last movie, I better keep it to myself because there might be fans out there that. And so I like to watch when it comes around to Oscar time. I like to watch all the nominees just to see. I just do. see what I think of it. Not that anybody cares. Think about it. And so Nora, I think, won. And I don't. I'm like, how? Wow! It is.
There's definitely a number of those.
It is. It is.
But why?
I don't understand why. And we watched Poor Little Things with Emma Stone. Beautiful, beautiful movie. I have to get it. It's like the whole steampunk thing, but it was so close to being porn. And no, hey, nothing against porn,
Yeah.
folks, but Warner Girl. I mean, it's just, and then she was worried about Emma Stone was worried about having the wardrobe malfunction. I'm like, why? I watched
You've seen every.
We weren't prepared to watch Emma Stone be nude for 2.5 hours. It was, and it was nominated. So she won. And I love her. Do not get me wrong. I absolutely love her, but I don't get it. I don't get how, or the other one that apparently if you screw your way through a movie, that's an Oscar. Who knew? I mean, I don't know how many Oscars I've got underneath my belt.
This concludes the Booby Trapped podcast accessory reel for His Girl Friday, 1940. We hope you enjoyed our conversation as we watched the film together. Please join us by returning back to His Girl Friday podcast episode as Mamie and I delve into the criminal themes identified throughout this film. We look forward to seeing you there.